Good morning. It's day 139. Plan for today is to go 24 miles to the Fontana Dam Shelter, also referred to as the Fontana Hilton, because it has flush toilets, heated bathroom, running water. Hopefully that's all still on, because it does say in the winter they turn it off. But I'm assuming they would probably leave it on for the end of SOBO season and probably start off sometime in December. That would be great, because it would be very nice to have. But check in with guys up trail. Yesterday, the night hiking went pretty good. My headlamp lasted all 3 hours that I needed it to, and it died about 15 to 20 minutes after I got into camp, so I was happy to have it, and then I was able to recharge it once we got into camp. Wasn't too bad. It's just a little bit of the game when the sun's going down. You try to go as far as you can without turning on your headlamp. That way it can last as long as possible. And I did pretty good because it lasted 2 camps, so I'll check in with you guys up trail. Crossing over Fontana Dam now. The view is pretty good over there. You can already see some of the leaves starting to change, and you can see the nice mountains. I'm about, I think, a mile from camp. I tried to get some pictures of it. I think the shelter is pretty much just a standard shelter, but they just have bathrooms with showers. So, and I think there's also electricity too, so that is a bonus. This is Fontana Dam Hilton. I did check out the showers and the bathrooms already. The water's still on, so that's good. And then you got that side and that side. So this is a big shelter. It can probably hold like 20 people. And you come out here, you get a nice view of the dam. Good morning. Today's day 140. There are 2 options for today. I could either do an 18-mile day to a tent site, which is what I was originally hoping to do, but it looks like it's going to rain tomorrow morning, right about when I would be packing up the tent. So I think I might just do 22 to a shelter. That way I don't have to pack up in the rain. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out as I go today and see how I'm feeling. I'm hurting a little bit after yesterday, so I was hoping to take it easy today, but we will see. The water's still on to the showers and the bathrooms, so that was nice. I was able to take a shower yesterday, but wasn't able to take a great one because I had a big bloody nose right before showering, so I had to keep my head out from under the water so the hot water wouldn't unclot the blood. And last week I've been getting bloody noses. I used to get them like once a month, but like last week I got like 3, so maybe I have to get it cauterized when I get home. Good morning. Today is 141. Plan for today is to probably go around 21, 22 miles, this will set me up for tomorrow to get into Franklin with, I believe, a 14 or 15 mile day. I was thinking about doing a really short day today and doing a short day tomorrow and another short day into Franklin, because I could do that and still be on track, but I figure if I do this, it should keep me ahead just in case we do have some more inclement weather, so I'm not forced to hike in crappy weather. So I'm gonna hopefully do the big day today, smaller day tomorrow, and check in with you guys up here. Last night I did make it to the shelter. That was 22-ish miles, and there was actually 5 section hikers there, so it was kind of nice to actually be at a campsite with a bunch of people. Had a nice campfire going and got to hang out for a little bit. At the top of Westward's Bald Fire Tower. Some pretty good views. Over there you can see Fontana Dam. Good morning, it's day 142. I'm on top of Wire Bald in the fire tower. I was trying to make it up here for the sunrise. As you can see, I got a little bit of the remnants, but I didn't get any of the cool colors. The plan for today is to make it 12 miles to Winding Stair Gap, and I'll be going into Franklin and be staying at the Grove Hostel. I'll check in with you guys up trail. Nice little waterfall. I like in the south how they put these metal chicken wire on the bridges. That way when it freezes, it gives you some more grip instead of just wet, slippery, icy wood. I'm pretty much to the gap. I just have to walk about a few hundred more feet, then I'll be there. This hostel has a shuttle that's coming, so that's good. I won't have to figure out how to get right into town. I'll be able to resupply, and my pack line will rip today, so I'm probably gonna have to buy like contractor trash bags and use that. That way, because it looks like it's gonna rain in the next few days, so I don't want to be without that. So I'll check in with you guys up trail. Good morning. Today is day 143. The plan for today is to go 16 miles to Carter Gap Hut. Not hut, shelter. And today we will hit the 100-mile marker. That's a pretty exciting achievement. I'll check in with you guys up trail. Last night I stayed at the Grove Hostel with Sir Minus and Jazz Hands. Hostel was very nice. Owners were out, but the people working there were very nice. They drove us for a resupply and drove us to and from the trailhead. That was nice. The beds were a little uncomfortable, but that kind of felt like sleeping on a board because they were just so stiff. But other than that, I have nothing to complain about. Very nice place. If I was ever in the area, I would definitely stay there again. One thing that's cool about the place we got dropped off at today, Winding Stair Gap, is there's a big spring there, and saw it yesterday and today. The locals just go there and they fill up these big containers of water. That way they just have fresh water, some nice good spring water, and they don't even have to filter it or anything. It'd be kind of cool to live in a place like that. Well, there it is, the Albert Mountain Fire Tower. For those of you who don't know, this is the 100-mile marker of the AT. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's written on here on Sharpie somewhere. I thought it was. Maybe I'll find it in a couple seconds. But yeah, this is a 100-mile marker. So now I have less than 100 miles remaining. There it is. I found the 100-mile marker. It was on the other side of the tower. Fortunately, the tower is locked, but there's still some pretty good views. Good morning, today is day 144. Plan for today is to go to Plum Orchard Shelter. It's a little over 19 miles. It did end up raining last night, so my tent got wet, so now I'm packing out a wet tent. Hopefully that's the last time I have to do that, but we will see. I'll check in with you guys up trail. Took the side trail to Standing Indian Mountain. It's a little socked in. I was hoping for a little bit better overview, but I'm going to be up here for a little bit because I'm going to let the wind and the sun dry out my tent. Okay folks, looks like I see a sign. I think this is the state line. Yes it is, look at that. It's the last state to go. That's pretty exciting. We're almost there. Good morning, today is day 145. Plan for today is to go 15 miles to the Trey Mountain Shelter. This will set me up for a nice nearer day into town tomorrow. I'm going to stay at the Green Dragon Hostel. That will be my last hostel I stay at. But apparently all the hostels in Georgia are expensive. They're all like over $50. This particular one's $60, but they do shuttle you to town and you get breakfast in the morning, so it's not too terrible. And since my last one, I figured I'd splurge. I'll check in with you guys up trail. So I just found out that Fresh Grounds is going to be in the gap that's 2 miles from me at 1 o'clock, and it's currently 9:10. So now I gotta find something to do for the next few hours. So gotta climb this next hill and then figure out maybe if I want to go into town and hang out there for a little bit and then come back. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just hang out on this hill if I have service. But yeah, but for those of you who don't know Fresh Grounds, he basically just goes around feeding hikers. So it's kind of part of the AT experience to get to meet him. So it's kind of cool that I'm going to be able to do that. It's just going to have to find something to do for the next few hours. After I filmed that last clip yesterday, went down around 12 with jazz hands and stir minus. Fresh Ground was already there. He had a nice spaghetti dinner well, I guess lunch at that point, all set up. Stayed there for probably about an hour. And then me and Sir Minus, we hiked on to the shelter which we were originally planning for going, Trey Mountain Shelter. Um, and it was a little bit of a rough hike because I ate a little too much and my body did not want to hike after that. But yeah, so we made it there. And then today, when on my way to Green Dragon Hostel, Fresh Ground was waiting for me and Sir Minus at Unicoi Gap, and we got more trail magic from him, which was really nice and really appreciated. And I'll check in with you guys tomorrow.